I wish I had that much energy. Ooh, in the afternoons, I'm ready to compound them.
Oh, that yin yesterday put me to sleep for the rest of the day. It was wonderful. Except my legs were.
Did you stretch them out
I stretched them
after umpteen years?
Right. This one. It wore off, you know, by evening. The ache had gone and I just felt good.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. All right. Well, now we know. We'll do a lot more modifying with you in the class. I mean, seriously, we use the props for so many things.
Yeah.
And that's the brilliance of yin, is that you can. It's not restorative. You know, we don't have like 5 or 10 piles of bolsters, but we use what we can to help support areas of the body that need it. Welcome, everyone. This is Gentle Yoga. Welcome, everyone online. So, a couple things. Everyone, 2 blocks is really something I like to have. A couple of blocks and a strap. So these are excellent props to use during class. Help you through some stretches. If you have water as well, you're welcome to have water every 15 to 20 minutes. As I always recommend, just a little sip of. And then anything you might need for cushioning. So if you know and are aware that you need cushioning for your knees or your wrists, we do have a couple blankets over there, or you can use an extra mat. So I see 2 mats are fantastic for some of this. However, with standing poses, I usually recommend getting off of your mat, a little bit more stable on a hard surface like a wood floor. But I'll go through all that as we proceed through the class. And one thing I ask you to leave at the door,
Ego.
Is the ego.
It's gone.
It's good. So accept where you are today. Never pushing yourself beyond the edge, never finding pain. And if you do, backing off and knowing that you can rest, adjust, modify poses to help you get through. All right, let us begin always with our pranayama. So finding yourself a comfortable seated position. A little support, so. But if you are in easy pose, I ask that you switch the position of your feet. So alternating the leg. There we go, good. Now noticing the position of your pelvis, find that neutral spine. And sometimes people say tilt the pelvis, so you notice the top, but that doesn't always give you that neutral spine. Sometimes I like to say, find where your sit bones are firmly down, so that if you tilt back, you'll feel that you're more on the pelvis than on the sit bone. And if you tilt forward, you feel the sit bones lift up. So you make that adjustment for your spine, for your bones, your skeletal system. And then lift up through the top of the heart, shoulders back. Think of every vertebra in your spine. Lifting, opening up, decompressing. And notice the work in your torso, the muscles running along the side of the body, through the back, even through the front. And on your next exhale, begin to close your eyes. And of course, if that is not comfortable for you, you're welcome to gaze gently down, feeling the lids heavy. Feeling the cheeks relax. Allow the hands to relax onto the thigh. Finding a mover if you wish. Palms can be either up or down. Again, relaxing the fingers. And begin to focus on the breath. Inhaling in and out, ever so slowly, through the nose. Notice the inhale, cool air entering in. And on the exhale, warm, humid air, old air the body doesn't need anymore. On the next inhale, notice the lift of the chest, the extension of the belly. And on the exhale, feel the chest and shoulders drop. Feel the belly button press down. Focus on this breath, which we call our 3-part breathing. Begin to remove all of your thoughts, all your worries. In here, there's nothing to deal with but your body, your awareness. Find an understanding within you. If you find a thought, do not judge it. Let's see if you can sweep it out. Begin to direct the mind inward. Focusing on the breath. It is primary to any poses that we do. Breath should never be held. It should flow effortlessly through every transition, through every pose. Think of awareness as a noun. Your awareness. Acknowledging that. Spirit within you. Alive. Present today. And here for a reason. Inhale, arms open up. Deep breath in, lifting up all of your thoughts away and out. Exhale, gently twist to the left, sending one hand down, one in front, one behind. Breathe. Inhale, unwind, realign. Exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, lift, reach up. Exhale, hands come down by the side, lifting up, switching the position of your feet. Again, if you're in easy pose. And inhale, lift. Exhale, chin to chest, neck rotation. Slowly. Inhaling to a shoulder, exhaling back to center. Going at your own pace, use your breath to guide you. Inhale gently, come to a shoulder, and on your next exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, arms come up, lifting the chin, palms together, elbows together, clasping the hands, and then gently rotating the wrists. Lifting the elbows up as high as you can. And notice your breath. And reverse. Exhale, wrists come forward, shoulders away from the ear. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands come down, lifting the heart. Breathe. Inhale, arms come forward, opening up the shoulder blades. Squeeze the heart back. Inhale, open up. And lift the heart, reaching. Coming back to center, extending the legs. Pressing through the heels, finding the sit bones again. Noticing where the sit bones feel directly on the floor and making any adjustment you need to. Breathe. Sometimes even it helps to come to a wall and press your hips against the wall. Finding that posture. Shoulders up and back. Press the hands to the floor, shoulders back. Breathe. Now walk them back slightly. Fingertips towards the hips usually are easier for me, but again, do what you need to do. And then point, flex. Point, flex your toes. And then rotate them all the way around. Breathe, extending those legs, extending through the toes. And then reverse. Notice if you're still lifting the chest, opening up the lungs, breathing in and out. And relax, allow the feet to just flop side to side. And then sitting up tall, deep breath in. Find those sit bones. You're welcome to use the strap here. We're going to come forward. Not going to be long, not like yin. Just a short, gentle stretch forward, just to assess how the legs feel. Coming forward on the exhale, thinking of the belly coming to the thigh and the heart lifting. Breathe. Make any adjustments you need to, even patting under the heels or ankles or knees. Focus on the feel of the back of the leg. Feel through the glutes, up through the lower back, maybe the middle of the back. Finding that stretch, deep breath, and lifting up. Shoulders up and back. Then gently starting to bend the knees and coming side to side. Notice how the hips feel. Having blocks nearby, probably going to use the blocks to start getting into in a more upright position. So I will bring the blocks down by my side and slowly lift up into standing. All right. But you can come up as you wish. We're going to start in standing today. And no head, put away. Things in my body. So shoulders up and back. Have those blocks top of the mat. And we're going to start off with a little bit of balance. So we're just going to do a bit of stability work today. All right, we're going to find our Tadasana. Find that Tadasana at the top of your mat. Shoulders up and back. Breathe. Knowing that your feet are about parallel to each other, about hip width apart. And slowly begin to press feet to the floor. Notice the kneecaps popping up as you engage your thighs. Now bring the shins forward ever so slightly. We call it a micro bend forward. Begin to engage the muscles. Engage your glutes to the belly. Notice the position of the tailbone as you engage the glute. Maybe it comes down a little bit more. Now lift up the torso. This is a foundational pose. Even if you're on the floor doing some yoga poses, you'll be in this engagement of the body. All right, so when I say light Tadasana, this is what I need. Engaging the entire body from the feet all the way up through the heart, shoulders back, and even the arms come out to the side and the fingertips engage to the floor. This is the full Tadasana, or what's called mountain pose. Arms come up for upward salute. And exhale, forward fold towards your thighs. Bring the hands for first a prepare posture, a midway point. Feel the hips, tip of your tailbone lifting up. Feel the top of the head coming straight forward, the eyes look down. Maybe use a block if it's more comfortable than placing your hands on your thighs or your shins, not on your knees. Breathe and gently start to just bend one leg and straighten up the other. Stretch in the back of the leg. Inhale long. You're welcome to stay here if you have any issues with the head coming below the heart. Otherwise, we're going to bend the knees a little bit more and bring the head down for a forward fold. Breathe. Again, we're going to stretch the back of the body. You're welcome to bend one knee, extend the other leg. Stretching and opening up the hips, the back of the leg here. If you're feeling comfortable, bring hand to opposite elbow for rag dog. Slowly bend your knees, arms come out, swan dive up, reverse swan dive, reaching up for upward salute. Exhale, hands come down, find Tadasana. Deep breath in, balance pose here. Engage your core, engage your legs, slight bend of the knees, and lift up off the heels, arms coming down. Breathe. Heart lifts high. You're welcome to come to a wall. Exhale down. One more time, deep breath in. And exhale, lift. Keep breathing. Find a focal point in front of you, something not moving. For balance. And exhale down. Feet are about hip width apart. Feel the strength in the legs. Arms come up, reach up. Find chair pose. Exhale, bring the tailbone down, bend the knees. Chest comes forward, so I try and keep the knees behind the toes. Core is strong. Again, I'm going to focus on Tadasana, that foundational pose. Your legs are strong, your feet press to the floor. Breathe in and out. Inhale, lift, reach up. Exhale down. We're going to add a heel lift. So we're going to come up off the heels. Breathe. Again, you're welcome to come to the bar or the wall. I'll show you first, so go ahead and come off. We're going to come up, arms come up. Exhale, bend the knees. You're on your heels here. Breathe. There should be no pain. But yes, you're feeling the effort, the work going on in the legs and the glutes. And then lift up, still on the heel, off the heels, and exhale down. Shake it out. All right. The third version of this that we're going to do is we're going to bring the knees in. We're going to lock the thighs together. We're going to come up off the heels. And this is where you might want these blocks. All right, we're going to come up, just watch, and then down. Okay, if you wish, you can come down lower and use the blocks to help you support yourself. Okay. The what?
Are we not kneed?
The knees are together. You see that?
Yeah.
Heels are up. And then, yeah, this is balance. And then you come down. Now, I ask for blocks in case you're feeling unstable. You can place those blocks and find stability. Otherwise, you're like so, and then coming right back up. This is a lot of work on your thighs. All right, and if you feel any pain in the knees, come out of this, okay? Any questions? The thighs stay together on the third one. Breathe through the nose, the most important thing. Breathe in and out the nose, okay? If you find you're holding the breath for this, come right back out of it and get your breath. Promise you'll do it? Good. All right. Okay, deep breath in. We'll start off with chair again. Then we'll come to chair off the heels. And then to chair with thighs together. Deep breath in. Arms come up, reach up. Find Tadasana legs. Exhale, press the tailbone back. Hold it here for about 3 breaths. Breathe slowly in and out the nose if you can. Inhale, lift, reach up. Come off the heels. Breathe. Exhale, press back. Thighs are apart, not together. Holding it here. If your arms get tired, you can come into prayer. Inhale, lift up, heels high, bring them down. Rest it here. Deep breath in. Exhale it all out. Again, you're welcome to come to the bar or the wall. All right. You can slide that bottom against the wall and have some stability. Deep breath in. Arms come up. Oh, sorry. Let's bring it down. Get those blocks if you'd like. All right. Bring the thighs in together. If bringing the heels is too much, you can keep those heels down. Otherwise, bring the heels up and exhale down as far as you can go. Breathe. Hold it. Now lift up just an inch. Hold it. Breathe. And then come up, keep those thighs together, and exhale down. The hard part is keeping the thighs together. I agree. All right. And the heels off the floor. And coming down. Okay. So, not one. So, the whole thing. but it's really good for core stability and for your thighs. All right, glutes are working on this one. Any questions? Everyone feel okay? Okay, okay, not great, okay. We're all breathing. Hold on, yep, we're all on. Keep it good. All right, next one, breath in, forward, forward. So you're welcome to do the top of the mat with your blocks. Inhale up, stretch out the back, exhale down, breathe. Inhale, come right back up, reach up. Upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe. Feel the stretch in the back of the leg. Bend the knees so that you can bring your hands to the mat or even to the blocks. Whichever one is easier for you. We're going to walk our feet back to plank, modified plank, knees down. And then exhale to child's pose. Couple breaths here. Really stretch through the fingertips, press the hips down. If you need props, use them, especially for the hips or the head. Inhale, come forward, reach forward, find your plank. Either a half plank or a full plank. Whichever one it is you feel fine with today. Breathe, and then press back to child's pose. We're going to do this a couple of times. On your inhale, lift back up, find your plank. You can add a chaturanga if you wish, or just stay here. That's bending the elbows by the ribs, coming right back up, and find child's pose. Nice deep breath in. Exhale everything out. On your next inhale, lift up, find your plank. Take an extra breath here, and then chaturanga down. Lift up, child's pose. Inhale back. Curl the toes under. You're coming into down dog. If you know that you're not going to want to be in down dog today, bring the elbows down for puppy dog and press the hips up. Heart can extend towards the floor. All right, so choose your dog. Puppy or down. Here we go. Engage your core and then lift the hips up. If you're doing down dog, press the heels down one at a time, walk the dog. If you're in puppy dog, just extend through the spine, lift the tailbone high, and bring the heart down deeper towards the floor. For those in down dog, begin to lift the hips up high, heels are as high as they can go. And then bring the heart closer to your knees. Allow the head to hang. Feel pressure on the knuckles, not so much on the wrists. Inhale, come forward. Exhale all the way to the mat. Elbows come underneath the shoulders. Palms down. Nice deep breath in and out here. We're coming into space. So first things, bring the feet about shoulder width apart. A little bit wider than your hips. Press the top of your feet into the mat. Feel the kneecaps pop up. Engage the quads. Think of Tadasana. Engage in those quads. Engage your glutes. And then slowly begin to lift the hard shoulder blades. Squeeze together. The chin is no higher than parallel to the floor. line your cervical spine. Really keep engaging the lower body, tops of the feet pressed to the mat. Breathe. This can be a modification for Cobra. We're going to come into Cobra, so if you know you want to stay here, you're welcome to. Deep breath in, elbows up to the side, drop down. Shake out the hips, slide the hands to the shoulders for Cobra, or stay in Sphinx. Elbows are right next to the ribs. Engage your lower body. Kneecaps are up, tops of the feet pressed to the floor. Inhale, lift, heart lifts. Bend those elbows. Breathe, elbows are by the ribs. Keep the lower body engaged. Protect your lower back. Exhale down. You're welcome to stay in Cobra. Otherwise, we're going to do Baby Cobra. So Baby Cobra, same idea, lower body is engaged. Lift the shoulders ever so slightly. Feel the fingers, the hands lighten up. You need to reduce pressure on the mat. And for Baby Cobra, you lift the hands. Press the elbows towards the ribs. Shoulder blades squeeze together. Again, you know the modifications at this point. You're welcome to do them. Keep pressing the top of the feet to the mat. Protect your lower back. And breathe. Exhale down. Take it out. Inhale, gently press the hands under the shoulders, coming into child's pose. Lift up for a plank, press the hips back immediately. Find child's pose. Inhale for tabletop. Pressing fingers to the mat. Wrists are right underneath the shoulders. Knees are underneath the hips. Gently cat cow. Pressing belly button up towards the spine. Chin to chest on an exhale. And then inhale to neutral. Exhale. Cow. Continue the movement with your breath. Gently swaying the spine up and down. Focus on your breath work. And then come to neutral spine. Breathe. You're going to extend right arm out as if you're shaking someone's hand. And immediately in opposite limb extension, we're going to press the left heel back. Core is strong. Belly button up towards the spine. Exhale, bring it down. Switch it out. Left arm stretches out. Right presses back. Hold here. Find the balance. Exhale it down. Tiger. Extend the right arm out. Left leg back. Out gently to the side. Bend the knee that's lifted. Extend the right hand back. Maybe you'll have contact with the foot, maybe not. If you do, press that foot away from the hand, but don't release it. Feel the lift of the right shoulder. Opening up, stretching through the left quad. And release, extend, stay here. Bring elbow to knee. Hold, and then back. Fall down into it, and back in. Shake it out. Ready for the other side. Left arm out. Right heel back. Slight extension out to the side, and then bend your right knee. Left arm might come back and find that foot. If it does, Then press the foot away from the hand, but do not release. Find your balance by focusing on the spot on the floor. Don't bring the chin up. Good alignment of the spine. Good. Breathe. And release. Extend still out. And slowly bring it down. Child's pose. Rest. Release tension in the wrist. Deep breath in. Looking up at your fingers. Extend them a little bit further. Feel the stretch in the shoulder. Come back to tabletop. Find your alignment here. Right arm comes out to the side. Threads underneath the body through the left side. Drop the right shoulder to the floor. Stretching the shoulder here. Breathe. Inhale, slowly lift. Arm comes out to the right again, and then down for tabletop. Same thing on the left side. Extend the left arm out. Thread through underneath the right side, dropping that left shoulder down to the floor. You're welcome to use props if it won't reach. So blankets, blocks, bolsters. Inhale, lift up, deep breath in. Maybe you have blocks nearby. We're going to come first into our down dog or puppy dog. So we're going to stretch out the back and the arms again. So curl the toes under. Maybe bring the hands forward for a longer down dog if you're coming into down dog. And then engage your core, lift the hips. Press up with the tailbone and breathe. Bending one knee at a time. And then both heels up if you're in down dog. Press the heart closer to the knees. Relax the head. And then maybe bring the heels down as close as you can to the floor. Hold it here for a breath or two. Inhale, look up at your fingers and walk your hands up to, or walk your fingers up to the hands. For those who wish, and pull down slowly. Shake it out, coming up one vertebra at a time. Inhale, arms come up, reach up. Upward salute. Exhale. Seeking easy standing pose. So relax. Shake it out. Turning towards the soccer balls. You're going to take about 3-foot stance, opening up here. Don't see in the mirror as well. Notice the legs. Are you locking the knees? Maybe come back a little bit more off the heel. So just adjust yourself. And then, just like in Tadasana, micro bend those knees. Don't block them. I want you to use the muscles and not push against the knee joints. Shoulders up and back. Arms come out. 5 points. Lift up. Wide-legged morning glory. Exhale. Prepare posture, wide leg. Press the tailbone up. Bring the hands to the thighs. Again, you can use a block here. Breathe. And again, notice the position of your torso. Try not to bring it too low. Right now it's parallel to the floor. So make any adjustments you need to. Notice your knees, not locking. We're working the legs right now, keeping stable here. Inhale, arms come out to the side. Bend the knees a little bit more and lift. Oh yeah, breathe. Easy legs, arms come up. Exhale, one more time. Prepare posture. This time, bring the right hand to the floor or to your block. Try to keep your torso parallel to the floor. The right hand is on the block, left hand comes to the hip, gently twist. Now, with that left hand, keep the left hip down as you twist over towards the left side. Breathe. So, try and keep equal weight on your feet, in other words. So if you notice the hip come up, you'll notice you'll have more weight on your right foot than your left. So try and keep more weight, equal weight on both feet. Another way of looking at it. Inhale back to center, switch the hands. The left hand on the block, right hand on the hip. Use that right hand to help bring that right hip down. Equal weight on the feet as you twist to the right. Breathe. Back to center. Strong legs, slight bend in the knees. Feel the muscles work, arms come out. Reaching up, lifting up. Move the feet in, maybe a little closer. Exhale out, by pointing to the start. Press the heels in, toes out. Bend the elbows. Press the shoulder blades back. Finding God. Sliding down an imaginary wall. Breathe. Good. Now you can use the mirror to see how you look. You look good, guys. Press those shoulder blades back. Feel the quads work. Now notice the position of the pelvis. See if you can bring the tailbone down just a smidge more. And extend out, 5-pointed star. Lifting up, reach up. And to the hips. Shake it out. All right, we're going to rotate. Gently keeping the feet apart. We're going to rotate so that we're looking at the mirror. There. So you're going to rotate the feet around like so. So right foot forward, good. Left foot back. And now see about bringing that left foot so that it's a bit train track. Yes. So we're not in warrior. We're not in warrior really. We're just standing here. Right? And your feet about train track. That's, you see that? Good. I like this mirror. I can see you. All right, and the hips are facing forward. Good. Now arms will come up, reach up. We're going to bring the right hand back to the right hip. And this is where we balance. We're going to look up at the left finger, reaching up. Keep your core stable. Really press your feet to the floor. Remember Tadasana? Keep that strength in the legs for stability. Exhale, hands come down. Back to the hip, breathe. Rotate all the way around to the other side. So pivot on your feet all the way to the other side. So now you're going to rotate, pivot your feet around. You're going to be facing the clock.
Oh, excuse me.
Yes. Okay, good. Nope. All right, so again, hips come forward. Your feet may be about 3 feet, maybe 4 feet apart, no more than that. I train trapped. Toes point forward. All right, this isn't a warrior pose. This is a balance pose. Lifting up. And now we bring up the left arm. Right hand can come back to the hip. And then for the balance, lifting the head up, looking at your left hand. Breathe. Hold it here. Feel the legs working. Create that Tadasana effort in the legs. Pressing the feet together. Exhale down. Breathe. Pivot it back to the other side. Facing the mirror. Add a little bit more to this now. Deep breath in. We're going to bring left arm forward and rotate right arm around. Try and keep the hips on the same plane. Breathe. In this twist, we bring the right hand to the right hip. Lift the left. Breathe. Strong legs. Scissor them together for balance. And release, shake it out. Counter twist to the other side. Breathe. Back to center, hands to hips. Rotate again, back to the floor. Again, toes point forward. Heels point back. Deep breath in. Right arm comes forward. Left arm extend back. Feel the twist. Try and keep the hips in the same plane. Don't allow them to move forward or back from where they originally were. Now the left hand comes to the left hip. Bring the right hand up. Reach up. Breathe. Feel the body work to stay up. Now strengthen those legs. Tadasana legs. Scissor them towards each other. Breathe. Release. Come back. Up. Exhale, hands down to the hips. Pivot over towards those weights and feet together. Shake it out. All right, so we were stretching a lot of hips. You should be feeling it through here. All right, unless you're super flexible. Any questions on those? A lot of balance work, a lot of core work involved. All right, I'm going to pull you down. I'm going to come down to the mat. Yes. All right. Have a block by your side and a strap. Good time to get some water as you're transitioning down. All right, the block can be used as we do our twists to support a leg that won't come to the floor, or even 2 blocks. All right, we're gonna do a bridge before we finish right now. So you're welcome to support yourself in bridge with a block if you need it. All right, otherwise you're going to use the strength of your own body to keep it up. So extend fully, reaching through the fingertips, through the heels, stretching the entire body. Exhale, hands come down by the side. Then bend the knees. Heels are close to the hips. The feet are parallel to each other. Thighs are parallel to each other. Begin to press the belly button towards the floor, flattening the back, tailbone lifts. Now begin to engage your legs. Remember Tadasana, that engagement. Press the feet to the floor. Feel the arches engaged, thighs engaged. Glutes begin to engage. And then lift the tailbone up. Pelvis rises as high as you can go. Feel the pressure on the shoulders. Make that adjustment if you need to. Knees are straight forward, in line with the toes. Not splaying in or out. Exhale, slowly down one vertebrae. We're going to do it one more time, but hold it longer. This is where a block may be useful for you if you would like to do that. Deep breath in. Engage. Exhale, belly button down. Press the feet to the floor. Glutes engage. And on your next exhale, lift the pelvis, reaching up. We're going to stay here at least 5 breaths. Nice, slow, deep breaths. Lift the hip up higher. Squeeze the glutes. Knees in line with toes. Exhale slowly down at your own pace. Bring the knees in towards the abdomen. Squeeze. Drop just the right foot down. Crossing the left leg onto the right thigh. Figure 4 movement here. We're going to thread the hands around the right thigh. Lift the right foot and press that left leg towards the body. Breathe. Again, using any props you may need to for assistance here. Even a wall, pressing your right foot against the wall and bringing your hips closer. Might find an edge for this stretch. Exhale, bring it down. Switch it out. Deep breath in, and as you exhale, squeeze that left leg towards you, pressing the right leg even deeper, stretching that right hip. Breathe. Exhale, slowly down. I'm going to switch it again, one more time, but this time, as we bring that right leg towards us, slowly drop to the right side. Keep shoulder blades on the floor, but twist the lower body to the right. You might release the hands, and then maybe feel the flat of the left foot onto the floor. Breathe. Engage your core. Slowly lift. You can use your hands to support and lift. Switch it out. And then we're going to drop or lift that left foot. You don't have to use your arms. And then drop the right foot flat onto the floor if you can reach it there. Both shoulder blades are on the floor. It's a gentle twist here. Inhale, engage your core, and then lift. Breathe. Drop both feet to the floor. And then squeeze the knees back up towards the abdomen, widening the legs. Bring the arms between, maybe grabbing the shin, the ankles, or the foot for happy baby. Knees come to the armpit as the feet are wide, very wide, wider than the body. And they are flat. The bottoms of the feet are like holding up the ceiling. Pressing the knees a little bit deeper towards you. Feel the opening, the inner thigh muscle, stretching it out. And then we're going to straighten the legs in this position. Only as much as you can, of course. You can use a strap if you'd like here. Just to start stretching through the hamstring and the inner thigh muscle. And breathe. Deep breath in, bring the feet together. Stretch up through the heel. Feel the back of the leg talking to you. Maybe not too nicely, but it's talking to you. Breathe. And then dropping just the right foot down. If you have a strap, bringing it to the left base of the left foot. And we're going to guide that left foot out to the side, away from the body. Keep the right foot engaged to the floor. Feel both hips press to the floor, both shoulder blades are on the floor. This is your stretch, so find your edge here by moving that leg up a little bit more, or maybe it needs to go down. This is where you can use a block if it won't reach the floor, and just support it there as we open up and stretch. Nice deep breath in, lifting that leg. We're going to switch hands and cross it over the body. Left arm extends out into a T to keep both shoulder blades, or try to keep both shoulder blades on the floor. As the left leg crosses over towards the floor. And again, if it won't reach the floor, you can use a prop. Couple more breaths. Engage. Begin to engage your right leg and your core, and then lift that left leg up. Breathe. Take your time. Bring it up. One more stretch to the hamstring, and then bend the knee. Bring it in. Switch it out. Engage the left leg to the floor now as you stretch to the right. Exhale out to the side. Trying to keep both hips on the floor. Opening up here, breathing. Just a breath or two here. And then lift up, engage the left leg. Press it to the floor as you lift the right, switching hands, and then crossing over. Yes, your right hip will lift, but try and keep the right shoulder as close to the floor as possible. Making any adjustments, your right arm is out in a T. And breathe. deep breath in. Engage that left leg to the floor. And inhale, lift the right. Press up through the heel. Exhale, release the strap and bring the foot down. Extend the arms completely. If there's a stretch that you need to do, you're welcome to do it before you come into Shavasana. Allow yourself to relax completely into the mat. Even putting on a sweater or socks if you'd like. Allowing yourself to completely surrender into the mat. Allow your face to relax. Use your exhale to release this tension. Releasing shoulders, surrendering hands, elbows, fingers. Allow the belly to flow with the breath, the hips to completely relax and yield to the mat. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, gently moving the head side to side. Bending the knees, and gently swiveling them side to side. When you're ready, rolling onto one side, taking a moment here before coming up into a comfortable seated position. Deep breath in, arms come up, reaching up, extending, still letting go and releasing all those things that don't help you today. Hands to prayer. Once they've released all your worries, let them go. Remembering that all we have is this moment. This day we've been given to respond and not react. Show peace, not anger. Know that everyone has their sufferings. You may not understand, but know that there's always a reason. Maybe by showing love or kindness, you could change their day. The light in you sees and honors the life of each and every one of you. May it shine bright by thinking kind thoughts, speaking kind words, and doing kind deeds. Namaste.